Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. As you can see, I'm sitting inside the Lincoln Town Car and we got a problem here. So currently I have the battery shut off for what I'm doing, but the big problem I'm experiencing is I think my climate control module is bad, and possibly the blend door too, but definitely the module. And these climate control systems are really honestly not the most reliable on these cars. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you today how to take out the module and how to, just basically how to take it out. So first of all, you're going to need to remove all this dash trim like I've been doing. So there's two bolts right here, right there, and right there above the instrument cluster that you're going to want to remove. I've been using about probably like a 7mm socket on it, so that should work just fine. Those just kind of hold in the trim. And then once you're done with that, the rest of it is just plastic clips that you need to pull off. Fairly easy, but what I cannot emphasize more is that you need to be as gentle as possible, especially since these cars are very old. Old plastic breaks easily, so it's necessary to be gentle. I did break this little clip here on the vent, but yeah, make sure you're gentle with it, because if not, it can break easily. Another thing is, once you get it out, the vents actually aren't really connected to anything. They're just kind of sitting here in the air ducts, and then they snap into the dash trim. So you're probably going to want to disconnect the vents from the dash trim and leave them back there so that you're not taking that along with it. Now I'm going to try to take this out without removing the entire dash trim, because I don't want to start unplugging connections, because then you never know like how you're going to plug it back in and all that. So I'm going to do my best not to, but if I have to, I will. To remove the climate control itself, there's about 4 bolts. I've already removed, let me see if I can get in there. I've already removed these 2 right here. And the sun glare is really bad, I apologize. This one here and this one here, and then as you can see on the other side, there's this one and that one. So, let me see if I can get a good angle on this. I'm going to try to get in there. Okay, I'm on the bolt. I'm just going to start going. So I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this. One other thing that's worth mentioning is if you're removing the dash trim like I am, I'm not sure if I'm going to remove it completely, but if you remove it completely, you're going to need to have the steering column all the way down and the column shifter in first gear like I have done, because that puts it at the lowest possible point so that it's not in your way when you're doing it. Now, it won't let you take the key out if you leave it in first gear, but that's fine, because another thing you should do when doing this is disconnect the battery, which I already did. As you can see, there's no chime, no lights, none of that, because number one, you don't want everything on when you're trying to do this, and number two, when you're disconnecting electrical connections, you don't want it to screw something up. So anyways, I'm going to get started on removing this, and I'll be back once I got those bolts out. Alright, I have now gotten the bolts out, and once you get the bolts out, the module itself should slide out pretty easily. There is a clip worth mentioning back here that you're going to need to pull out. It might cause a few issues, but once the module is out, you should be able to pull that out pretty easily. And now we can see the back with all the wiring. Now, I'm not going to disconnect any wiring at this time, because I got to wait until I can find a different one to try to put it in and see if that'll work. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys how to take it out. And yes, this is possible. Thankfully, the module and the radio and the clock are all 3 separate things. So you don't have to take off the entire dash panel entirely or disconnect any wiring connections for anything else. You just have to take it off enough where you can slip the module underneath it and get it out. So yeah, that's how to remove a module on a Lincoln Town Car. And I'll probably be back soon in the future whenever I have time to head to the junkyard and find a new one or order one offline. I should be able to do that. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope it helped. And what I said about the steering column and the gear selector, it's still important to have them where I said when the panel's out, because then you do not hit the panel with this. It has more clearance. And it's very important to have the battery disconnected, as then you don't accidentally shock yourself with connections or something like that. To find a new one of these, you can either go online or go to a junkyard. I believe there's a sticker on the side which probably has the part number on it, so you should be able to find one that way as well. Hope this video was helpful to you guys, because actually, I know when I was searching YouTube for a fix to my problem, I couldn't find a single video of taking out the climate control in a town car of the 2003 to 11 generation. So I hope this helps everybody. And yeah, it is worth mentioning, you guys know my town car is a 2007, so this method will probably work on the years 2003 to 2011. They all had the same climate control panel. If you have any town cars before that, then it'll probably be a lot different, because I know the interior was designed differently. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope this helped you guys. I'll probably be back in the future when I get a new one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.